Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are taking a look at a demo on Steam Next Fest. It is Pinball Lokanta. It looked like a really cool game. We have played a little bit. Over here at the receptionist we do have ourselves prize preparation, so we can equip a whole bunch of weird prizes that we have found. So like over here we slightly increase the chance of ting appearing, slightly increase fever status duration. The lower HP is, the higher our movement speed gets. We can just add that in there as well. It doesn't let us. We need to put it down there. So you can, looks like you only can, oh, there we go. They went in there now this time. So we push spacebar, there they are, they're in there. And then this one, we knock back nearby enemies periodically. So you'll see that happening as you play. But there, we then get a whole bunch of different marbles that we can unlock. So this is a normal marble, can bounce between enemies and buildings. The active skill is sprint, so we charge a little distance. So this is the ball that we currently have equipped. We got fire, 5-way marbles, so slightly bigger marbles can bounce. They explode all existing normal marbles into small steel balls. Each ball causes 5 basic collision damage and can cause all collision effects, so that's really cool. And then we've got this one over here where the marbles bounce between enemies and buildings, only apply collision effect without collision damage, but it will mark enemies with an arc area behind the target and cause collision damage to them. So that's quite an interesting one. I think 5-way marble sounds like it's a much better one. But how do I even, oh, there we go, we can equip it like that. So let's play with this one. Basic damage is much lower. Reload time is 3, but we get 5 balls. Sprint cooldown, explode cooldown. So let's play with this one and see what it's like. And then we got character upgrades over here as well. So score exchange rate, movement speed, HP, a whole bunch of different things. I haven't really looked at increasing anything. Maybe we'll just go for some HP upgrades over there and a little bit of a defense as well. And save that. And then we got like a little prize pool over here, which gives us that stuff that we looked at. But let's get into the meat and the bones of the actual game. It's called Pinball Lokanta because it is a pinball roguelike. So we'll go play a level that we've already beat. There is a timer at the bottom over here, so it's a 10-minute level, as you can see. And then we are playing as a character, and what we do is we're going to wait for enemies to spawn. We've got a combo thing there. We've got missions over here, so activate a fever 5 times. That kind of happens on its own, the higher your combo goes. And then you can see the reloading is the balls itself, like those lines when they go together, it means that we have reloaded. And you can see kind of like pinball, the things bounce on enemies and everything around them. And as you can see, there we go, get a good bounce going over there. Kind of got to be like a maths genius over here or just really lucky. Okay, we used the right click or the active ability over there. There is no, I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. Not that I don't know, but I'm not sure how we can tell when the active, oh wait, I just figured it out. So there's that little like diamond on the left over there that tells us when we're able to use it. And then as you level up, like a traditional roguelite, we are able to find passives and things like that, which will then make us stronger and do different things and so on and so forth. So we need to pick up all the XP and we need to try and get stronger. Pop all the balls into the pellets over there, shotgun enemies. That over there opens up this, which then shoots up balls like I just did over there. But there we go, there's our first level. So enemies, a chance to receive healing. The marbles may cause a chance to cause burn. So I think we're going to go with that, just because I find status effects to be quite strong in this. I mean, look at that, it's 15 damage, and then it's also, you know, per ball hit. So when we do the pellet shotgun sort of skill, there's a whole lot more burn going on around there. There is also a poison status effect, which is very strong as well, which we'll probably land up taking as soon as we can. There we go. When marbles hit you, it will ignite yourself, increasing movement speed and ignite nearby enemies, increase the collision damage, or your hits an enemy. When you hit an enemy, there's a chance for an AoE explosion. So let's go with the AoE explosion. Again, this is something that's going to be multiplied but when we use our shotgun pellet ability, and we get a whole lot more going on over there. Alright, leave scorched earth after explosion, deal dot to enemies passing by. There's the poison, and then when the marbles hit the enemy, they cause additional damage based on the number of existing devices. So we don't want evil deeds. I think over here we're going to go with this. So now when we poison enemies, it's going to be much better. I mean, not poison, when we do the explosion. So burning enemies will explode upon death, causing AoE damage and igniting nearby enemies. Alright, so let's see what's happening over here. Our marble had nothing to bounce on. We entered our fever state. I remember it gives us like a whole bunch of different stats and things like that. But there's nothing in-game afterwards, like once you're in the game, that lets you know what's happening. But when nearby enemies like burn, cause extra damage. Enemies that hit buildings also trigger an explosion. Well, we'll just do the extra damage for now. Oops, that guy has an explosion. Probably a much easier way to get rid of them, I guess. And loads of marbles all over the place. I mean, pinballs. This is beautiful. This is the kind of chaos that we are looking for when you're playing the game. Just getting a whole lot of them bouncing all over the place. And then they'll continuously bounce as long as they've got a place to bounce. So we should be a-okay there. Will this shoot more? Nope, not yet. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, it did. But we weren't able to turn them all into just bad timing over there, unfortunately, on my behalf. So we get 4 marbles that get shot out over there, and then we are able to, you know, divide each of those 4 into multiple as well, because they count as pinball balls, or they count as balls that we play with, even though we didn't actually shoot them out. So pretty cool that that happens that way. Sometimes there are things like there is a shop that you can spend the currency you get here for doing achievements. I mean, for doing missions. There is a shop that shows up, so there it is over there. There's one of them, and then there's one over there. So let's go and take a look at this one and see what's available for us. So if we go over here, as you can see, we can get level ups. We can collect all the XP, so you know you can buy them. And you can buy a whole bunch of levels. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I'm just doing it because I can. But there we go. We got, I don't know, it says we got a whole bunch of levels. Oh, it's all there on the floor. We need to go pick it all up. So let's go and do that. Increased burn duration, yes. Poisons can now slow enemies. Higher the stack, stronger the slow. Largely increased chance to explode. I think I want to go for the poison to slow enemies. But the high, oh man. But we don't, yeah, the poison's probably better. When marbles hit buildings, it will leave a fire swirl, dragging nearby enemies and cause, ooh, that's nice. Increase the explosion area, increase the collision damage, chain effects. When it hits buildings, an explosion causes AoE damage to enemies near it. That's good for this one, but I mean, you can see the main, so this is our Jizo is our main marble, I mean, whatever you want to call them, and then we've also got the Dharma Chakra over here, which is the explosive one. So we just need to stay a little bit safer over here. But you can see just how oppressive this can become, how much damage you can land up doing to everything, and just how strong you can become. I just want to wait for this to shoot out stuff. Man, why does everything have to jump on my head? Okay, let's go see what this store is. I'm sure it's the same thing, or maybe it's something for free for us. I don't know. We'll make our way there and take a look. we entered our fever. Oh, what is this? Welcome to the craft. Here you can gain new things according to your craft plan. Purple crafting. I don't know what this does. Poison can stack with no limit. I think that was actually worse than what I had. So now I don't burn as much, but the poison, it stacks unlimitedly or infinitely. Alright, so if you pick up like a marble that you don't want, or anything like that. I keep saying marbles because, you know, they remind me of marbles, but every time you pick up these pinballs that you don't necessarily want, you can craft them into something better. And then again, we can use these at the other toad to then get like different level ideas and things like that, but I don't have enough of the currency to do that. Okay, when marbles hit enemies, chance to add 2 poison stacks. Yep, that's good because that's a lot of poison, and poison does do a lot of damage, as you can see. We had a wild combo going off there, and now it stopped, unfortunately. I need to still figure out ways of getting these to be really, really strong. But as you can see in the bottom, there's only 3 more minutes left. But each level has different times. The next level I know is a 20-minute run. So you do get quite a crazy thing going because, you know, you've got a whole lot more time. So you are able to get a whole lot more levels and a whole lot of more passives and upgrades and things like that. I mean, that just goes insane. And then as long as we can, I think there might be a way. There we go. If we stand like in the middle here and we can get a bounce over there, it's got all the walls to bounce on. So as long as there's something for the marble to bounce off of, it will continuously bounce. So where your positioning is very paramount to how much damage you can do to everything, and so on and so forth. All right, we entered our fever again. There we go. I like it when there's fever. As you can see, everything just goes crazy. It affects how long the pinballs last for, and then it also affects, you know, I think it affects the reload speed. So we're able to get a crazy combo going once we have that. Also, as you can see on the screen there is an upgrade that we've dropped over here that we need to go and get before time runs out. Free upgrades are the best upgrades. I gotta push E, and then we get something here. So increase the poison effect area. You can consume points to launch marbles whenever the marbles are on cooldown, or strongly empower. That's a really cool one. We're gonna try this one just to see how crazy it gets. It says we can consume points, so that looks I don't know what happened there, but now we can just shoot all the time if we want to, just to make things go a little bit crazy. Again, it says that we can just shoot them without worrying about that. We do lose score. I didn't see how much score we lose. Oh, we lose 100k. That's quite a lot of score lost over there. So got to be a little bit careful with that. But again, it does become something very, very strong and very good. Maybe for like the later stages once you've unlocked everything and so on and so forth. But this is just a demo, so there isn't that many levels available. And we can grab this. They cause damage based on number of existing devices. Yeah, let's grab it. I don't know if... I guess that works very well with this. And then that's a heal over there, that green thing that we just picked up. The only thing about the game, I'd say that right now is like the ending. There's no like big boss parts or anything like that. When the level's over, once you survive for the next 40 seconds, you'll see that we kind of just end. The game just ends. There's no like, oh, you did this or did that. It's just like, there's no boss fight or anything major that happens to finish a level. So in terms of that, it's kind of like, okay, that just happened. But as you can see, lots of things happening over here. Lots of pinballs going all over the place. And we finished the level. So there we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. As I said, just kind of finishes over there. Kill score. Again, we didn't really get much going over there because I used a lot of the score for that marble. But it was quite a cool little one to see what happens. We can exchange the gold. So then we collect the gold there now. 815 with 3 of those, and then you click next level to go to the next thing. So let me know what you guys think about it. It does look like there are going to be certain things that are going to help us with this. I don't know what this is over here, but maybe it's going to help us. Maybe it's standing, or there's someone you can speak to over here, which I haven't figured out yet. But you know, that's the base of the game. It's quite a cool little fun quirky game. Let me know what you think about it down in the description, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. So yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.